7 years ago, I came here from the United States to provide housing for the low-income people or poor people of Ecuador. And what we found was that it was impossible to bring in houses that were pre-manufactured, pre-built. So we opened a factory here to produce the modular panel system for construction throughout Ecuador. We have 2 factories producing the panels now, one in Manta and one in Quito. This system is a lightweight system which has a lot of advantages over the brick and block systems that's traditionally used here in Ecuador, in that it's resistant to earthquakes. It has some other properties of the panels are well insulated, which gives you thermal properties, and it cuts down on your cost of cooling, keeps the temperature inside of the house more constant. It takes out a lot of the street noise and noise from the airplanes and things like that. So it has a lot of other benefits, but it's also easier and faster to build with this system because everything is pre-cut, and it's almost like putting together a puzzle out on the job site. I've personally known about the system for many years, being in the construction industry most of my life, and I personally know the gentleman that actually designed the system about 35 to 40 years ago now. The system caught on real well in Europe and Asia and some other countries. It's been used extensively throughout the world. It is fairly new to Ecuador. There's only 2 or 3 companies here that manufacture the panel system, but it's been used in Asia and Europe and in the Middle East for 25 to 30 years. They've built everything from low-income small houses up to 30 and 40-story high-rise buildings with the system because of the flexibility of the system, because of the lightweight construction process, and because of the speed of building with the system. But you get a much stronger, better system in a fraction of the time, and therefore it saves funds, saves money during the building process. Recently, one of the big things that people are concerned about is the type of system that they're using to build with, and everybody's very concerned about using a green system to build with. This is, from what I understand, there's a European Green Building Association. This is the only certified green building system in the world. With our system, because of the steel that's incorporated into the panels, it's very difficult for someone to enter through our panel system. So it's more secure. But again, it goes up much faster. You can secure your property much faster, and also you can save money during the process. There's not a lot of difference between the material cost of the standard building systems, being block or brick. However, the speed in which you can build, a normal house that would take 6 months to build, we can build in 6 weeks. So you save a tremendous amount on the labor, and you can build, for a contractor, you can build a lot more projects each year. Another thing that's important to know about this system is that it's so lightweight, you need very little, almost no heavy equipment out on the job sites, okay? Our panels weigh about 25 pounds each, and so the average person can carry the panels around, move them up to the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th floor. And then we have equipment that actually projects the mortar out onto the wall, so you don't have to lift the bags up many stories. So it's a much better system for the contractor, in that he's not got a lot of money tied up in heavy equipment and out on the job site, and the maintenance and things that come along with owning heavy equipment. We also have worked very hard over the past 6.5 years, 7 years, to align ourselves with suppliers that supply quality products, and we've also negotiated for very good prices because of the volumes that we're buying. And we are also importing some of the products that are not available here in Ecuador, one of which is the PEX plumbing system that's used extensively throughout the United States. About 90% of all plumbers will only use PEX in the States. And this is a system for potable water, for both hot water and cold water. It's flexible, it's stronger, than PVC, is stronger than copper, and it's non-corrosive, and it installs in a fraction of the time. On a normal 100 square meter house, you can put hot water and cold water installed in our system in just a few hours, as opposed to a few days with a block system, because we install the tubing prior to the application of the mortar. Whereas with the block system, you basically lay the blocks and you go in and you chip out and then put in your piping and then you fill back in. So it's a much faster system and a better system too. There's a 25-year guarantee on the plumbing system itself, but it's been used all over the world for many years, probably 25 or 30 years. All of our products that we use in our houses are above average, high quality products, from light fixtures to ceramics, kitchen cabinets, doors, windows. We use PVC windows in most of our homes, which have less problems down the road as far as corrosion. We have our own contractors to build our doors and install them, to build our cabinets and our closets and things like that. Very high quality. So you get a high quality house for less than the price of average quality construction. One of the things that we saw was very important in any country, but especially here in Ecuador, because of the logistics and things, is that we have suppliers for everything. Our competition basically sells a panel similar to ours, but with a little bit different design. Ours has 60% more steel in each panel than our competition, and it has a built-in truss system that gives it a stronger structural integrity, or more structural integrity per panel. But we also have everything that you need to build with from a roofing system. We also have biodigesters to take care of your waste, cisterns that will reduce the amount of bacteria in your cistern. It actually inhibits the growth of bacteria. We have water pumps. We have everything that you need, one-stop shopping for construction. Our architects in-house, they're very familiar with our system and what we require to be able to eliminate a tremendous amount of waste and to be able to construct more rapidly. And so they modularize the house, and then they prepare us a list of materials, and then we will send those materials out to your job site. We will train your maestros, your employees, to install this system, and or we will contract to build it with our employees.